Welcome back, people. This is Jeff Yalden, your teen life coach. You've got questions, I've got answers. You might not like it, but it's my opinion, and my opinion counts. I want to spend a few minutes talking to parents, and I want to talk about teens and their dreams. I hope you enjoy. Number one, parents, I want you to understand the number one person that a teenager should be able to go to, specifically your teenager. The number one person teenagers should be able to go to is their parents, their mom and dad. If they have a dream, if they have an issue in their life, if they can't go to their parents, then who can they go to? Obviously, I think another person might be a teacher who they trust, a teacher whose opinion they value, someone who they respect. But ultimately, first and foremost, they should be able to go to you. If they can't go to you, they can't go to the teachers. I have a profession where I'm a teen life coach because your son or daughter has heard me speak. So they have issues at hand that they want to address with me. I am different than many parents. You're concerned about your kid being happy. I don't care if your kid is happy. I want your kid to be good. I want your kid to choose to do what's right. If they do good and they choose to do what's right, I can guarantee them that in the end, they're going to be happy. If you're a parent that is concerned about your kid being happy, if your kid is on third base with a silver spoon in their mouth, thinking that their mom and dad will give them anything they want, I am going to come into your kid's life and I am going to be real with them because that's what I think our teenagers need. They need someone that's going to be honest with them, someone that's going to be straightforward with them, someone that is going to encourage, support, but tell them that not all dreams come to fruition. Dreams with a plan, and that plan being executed, the plan being written down, the plan being thought about morning, day, night, the plan being 100% executed is the plan that goes with the dream for the dream to become reality. Everybody has dreams, but few dreams really happen. What is going to separate your child from every other child in the world? It's not just that they have a dream, but it's how they execute the plan to achieve the dream. You might not like what I say, you might not like how I speak, but I'm going to tell you right now that dreams are stupid if they're not accompanied by a plan. Parents, you might not like that I just said that, but let me tell you something. Don't write me chastising me for how I speak, the way I talk, or what I do. I have more time on the toilet reading reference letters about the quality of work that I do with teenagers in schools and on an individual basis than some parents out there have being a quality parent. The reality is very simple. There's many of thousands of teenagers all over the country that don't have parents. There's many of thousands of teenagers that come from single-family home, just as there are many thousands of parents that have mom and dad in the house. There are great parents out there that are very heavily involved, that put their careers second, that put their parenting first. But there's also a lot of parents out there that are still married, but they put their careers first and their family second. Listen, the bottom line is, your kid didn't ask to be brought into this world. You brought your kid into the world. And as a parent, I think you should be responsible. I think you should be held accountable for your parenting. If you would do your job, then maybe I wouldn't have to do my job. But I do my job because there's thousands of teens that trust my opinion. You might not like my advice. If you don't, encourage your kids not to listen to my advice, but encourage your kids to tune into the televisions that they have in the room, the computers that they have in the room, because they feel that they can't go to you, so they spend all their night listening to the media, watching TV, playing on the internet, on MySpace and Facebook, texting their friends on the phone, and you wonder why you don't have dinner together because your kid's too busy in their room. If they trusted in you and you were more a part of their lives, then maybe they would go to you and spend less time talking to me. I know that sometimes I am controversial, but I really don't care about your opinion. I don't care about what you think about me. I don't care that you don't like the 2 cents that I have. Your teenagers ask me questions. I made a commitment many years ago. If I can't be real with teenagers, if I can't be honest with teenagers, if I can't speak to teenagers the way I wish someone would have spoken to me many years ago, then I don't want to work with teenagers. I'm a role model, I'm a positive influence, and I'm a great supporter of our youth today. So parents, having said that, you do your job and I'll do my job. Now I want to spend a couple minutes talking to your teens about the dreams they have. Teenagers, I want you to understand there are thousands of teenagers and just about every single teenager has a dream. But your dream is stupid if it's not accompanied by a plan. A plan in place, a plan that's written down, a plan that has the steps to achieving your dream. What do you want to be? The next Alex Rodriguez? You want to be the next Paul Pierce? You want to be the next ultimate fighter, professional wrestler, the next doctor, lawyer, teacher, the next firefighter, New York City police officer? You want to be an airline pilot? You want to be a motivational speaker? Then what are you going to do? Just throw out a dream? I want to be a speaker. I want to be a doctor. I want to be a lawyer. Well, that dream is stupid if it doesn't have a plan in place. Everybody has dreams, but few dreams come to fruition. What's the difference between those who make their dreams come true versus those whose dreams are just a dream? It's very simple. Those that have a dream, that work hard towards their dream, that read it every single day because it's written down, the plan in place, they're the ones that stay away from the drugs, the ones that stay away from the alcohol, the ones that limit their exposure to parties because they're too focused going after their dreams. They're willing to sacrifice, to do the little things that other people aren't doing. They put the time in, the effort in. They work harder than other people. They have a passion, a desire. They don't listen to the negative people that say, you can't do this and you can't do that. What are you? Are you the one that's just thinking about the dream, or are you the one that's going to make the dream come to fruition? It's real easy for me to sit here and say, you're wonderful, you're terrific, you can do it. But the reality is, you're probably not as good as your parents tell you. You're probably not that great of a singer. You're probably not that great of a dancer. You're probably not even that smart. You don't have that great of ability. You don't even have that great of intelligence. Now, I'm not saying that you're stupid. I'm not saying that you're not that good. But I'm just simply saying this. No matter how good you think you are, there are hundreds of thousands of people with the same talent, the same intelligence, the same ability. They come from the same background as your family comes from. But what is going to separate you? Are you willing to do the little things? Are you willing to do whatever it takes? Do you associate with like-minded people that will encourage you and support you? And I also want to tell you this. It's not just about people that believe in you and your dream, but there is nothing more important than you having the self-respect, that believing that you have the ability, that you have the intelligence, that believing in yourself that you can do whatever it takes, but are you willing to do whatever it takes? Hey, I had a dream too growing up. But nobody ever said, you can do it, you're wonderful, you're terrific. I had to be the one that fought for everything I had. I wasn't born on third base with the silver spoon in my mouth. I had to fight hard. And I want you to be the same person to fight for what you want in life. Because nothing good is rewarded to those that don't go after it with everything that they have. And when you achieve the dream, having put in the hard work, and the work every single day, and you've done the little things, there is nothing more rewarding than sitting back and saying, I did this. I worked hard. I deserve it. There's going to be a lot of people that come into your life and they're going to tell you that you're not smart enough, that you're not capable, that your dream is stupid. And if I'm that one person that is shooting down your dream, then let me give you the motivation to do whatever it takes to prove me wrong. But if my words hurt your feelings, then I don't think you have the moral character to even stand true to what you believe to be able to make things happen. So the moral of the story is very simple. There are some parents that irritate the hell out of me. There's some parents out there that I applaud. But my work is not about the parents. My work is about the young people of our world today. Young people, I'm going to tell you this. You have a belief. That belief is going to produce a behavior. And that behavior is going to produce results. What's your belief? What's your behavior? Are the results what you want? If not, then you need to look within yourself, because ultimately you're the one responsible. And if those results aren't what you want, then you got to look in yourself and have the moral character and the moral courage to say, I am responsible for this. Do you have what it takes? I am Jeff Yalden, your teen life coach. You've got questions, I've got answers.